All right. Picking up where we left off from the last episode. We're sitting here grinding Endurance Trials 3, working on the progressing in the campaign and, doing war tales and some standard and things like that to do it. And talking about ChatGPT and its quirks and features and things that it suggested that I talk about with you guys. When I ran out of things to talk about, I was like, hey, why not check ChatGPT? It was pretty funny. So we had a good war tales, and we made a lot of progress, which I want to keep doing in the Grasse. Let's switch it up. South Carolina this time. Actually, we already getting the match. I was gonna say, why not? Sometimes big battleships getting into these things, sometimes they do well, sometimes they don't. Depends on the thing. Hidden Snake, a battleship can do okay in Hidden Snake, depending on teammates. We'll see how they are. We're the only battleship. We got Omaha, Königsberg, Monte or Monte Kukole. I don't know how you say it. Izyaslav. If you notice, like sometimes in the descriptions and stuff, the names of the ships will be spelled completely wrong, especially in the if you ever turn on the closed captioning. They're freaking absolutely horrible about, and I know it's because whatever language the ship name is in, I'm not pronouncing it anywhere near what it's supposed to be pronounced like. So
capture the key area.
Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty evident that's what it is. Anyway, Hidden Snake, normal mode, South Carolina, Tier 3. Here we go. Usually I go straight after that destroyer, but I'm battleship this time, and my guns are going to punch right through them anyway, so I'll shoot at the Kohlberg here. Let's look at our teammates. See, Gods 1. I think I've heard of the Gods GODS tag for the fleet. I don't know anything about him. Like, one of my friends that I play with on here, Walker, you'll see me play with him every now and then. If you're familiar with the channel, you'll see him on here all the time. He knows all the different fleets and stuff, and I don't know any of them. I wouldn't even know where to look up the good fleets and stuff. I just
Pay attention to the mini-map.
don't know anything about it. I probably should. I probably should get into online stuff or whatever, the extra stuff about the game. I don't do it. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time. I prefer filming episodes or filming stuff to put it online for you guys rather than sitting there and arguing online over stuff.
Sector secured. You're regrouped now.
Well, I sure hope the bad guys don't spawn here.
Eyes open.
I hope they spawn on the other side, because they'll be all around me. Oh, good. They're on the other side. Good. I have had them spawn all around me over here before. It's not fun. Not fun at all. So we were talking about ChatGPT last time, and how, if you haven't watched the last episode, how I asked it, hey, when I can't find things to talk about, give me some topics to talk about. And on purpose, I didn't tell it what the topic of the episode was, because I knew if I asked it, like, hey, I sit here, make videos, about a free-to-play account in World Warships. I knew it was going to come back and say, okay, talk about things that are all related to World of Warships, like the next ships coming out and how good they are, and news within World of Warships and stuff like that. And I'm like, come on. Like, I'm looking for stuff that's different. These are good ideas, don't get me wrong. Very good ideas. But, they're kind of they're kind of no-brainers. And I'm trying to be different, and I want the, you know, other things to talk about other than just that too. You know, like I know all the really good, you know, the good content creators, not me, are, you know, going to talk about that and have lots of stuff to talk about like that all the time. I just blocked so many torpedoes. Oh, those are just bots anyway, so we're okay. They're not going to get their feelings hurt. Anyway, yeah, I wanted different things to talk about, like, you know, like not just that. So, like on purpose, I didn't tell it like what I was playing. I just said, hey, I'm making videos. Sometimes I run out of stuff to talk about. Give me things to talk about. And they were kind of okay. They were not they were not specific at all. They were not specific at all, and they were all kind of, you know, like, talk about like your worst, you know, your most embarrassing moment or something like that. Which, listen, I love you guys and all, but first of all, I don't know, like I have embarrassing moments, but I'm old enough now that I don't really get embarrassed anymore. I don't really. Maybe I'm just too salty. I don't know. I don't know. Like I kind of just don't give a shit anymore. You know, like you know, enough to be embarrassed anymore. You know, like I guess certain things would probably make me blush, but you know, I'm old enough now that I just kind of don't care anymore what people think, and so you know, I think that helps with the embarrassment. So if you're suffering from embarrassment, stop giving a shit. Maybe that's it. Maybe we'll talk about advice, right? If you find yourself frequently getting embarrassed, just stop giving a fuck. No, I don't know that that's. I don't know that, and I seriously don't know that that's what you should do. In fact, it's probably the opposite of what you should do. But anyway, yeah. So and secondly, even if like. Am I really going to tell you guys, people I don't know, on the internet, right? Like, no. And some of you, hey, you're great people. I appreciate you guys as viewers. I think you're awesome in that respect. Don't get me wrong, but it's the public internet out there. I'm not putting that shit out there. No way in hell. No, nope. Not like, you know, would I be embarrassed if I put that out there? Yeah, probably. That probably would make me embarrassed. But, you know, I don't know. And maybe I just contradicted myself and said, hey, I don't get embarrassed anymore, and talked about something that would make me embarrassed. Anyway. But yeah, just, you're out of your mind. You think I'm going to sit here and tell you, like, really embarrassing things. You know, maybe some lighthearted fluff or something like that, you know. You know, and I'm, to be honest, I might eventually one of these days talk about some like deeper issues, and I don't mind doing that stuff, but I still would have a little bit of a hard time putting that out there. And I do just have personal stuff, putting personal stuff out there just on the internet, you know, like, I don't know if it's a Gen Z thing to always put yourself like all out there and stuff. Like, it seems like some of the younger generations are like putting themselves out there all the time. Now I'm Gen X, right? I'm the latter part of Gen X, kind of closer to the millennials, like late 70s is when I was born. And so, you know, like, I have a lot of the Gen X traits, and I have a lot of millennial stuff, you know, whatever, you know, going with, you know, generic traits or whatever. So, you know, I've just noticed that, like, Gen Z, because they grew up with things like Twitter and things like that, where people are just putting their whole lives on the internet. Like, I remember when Twitter was like, what are you doing? Yeah, I think that was the question for people to put on Twitter, and people just started putting what the hell they were doing on Twitter, and putting their whole lives on the internet. And like, I can't see that. I got rid of my Facebook account. I had a Facebook account. I think I got rid of it in 2009, and I'm glad I got rid of it. My wife has one. If I need anything from Facebook, like to keep in touch with my brothers or my family, She'll do that and she'll tell me, or they can call me. You know, like I have like a LinkedIn account because for professional reasons. And I have a TikTok account. Just I don't post anything to it. I've never posted anything to it. But I have one so I can sit there and freaking scroll. You know, like. I don't want Facebook getting all my information. I mean, they already have all my fucking information. They already know everything about me. Them and Google and all these other online entities. That was kind of a shitty match for us, and I kind of thought it would be. 42,734 damage. Just the fact that we're a battleship and we reload so slow, and some of these normal matches is tough. Now, the thing is, in a tier 3, if you go to hard matches, it's going to be hard to get people to play with. And if you do get people to play with in a hard match in tier 3, it's unlikely they're going to be able to finish the match. You're going to have a hard time finishing it. So it's kind of 6 and 1. It's like, do you finish the match in normal mode, and it kind of is a little boring, and in a battleship we may not do as well, or do you try the harder mode, not win the match, not make as much money, not do that. I'm going back to the Grasse. In the meantime, or not make as much money, and what do you choose? I guess I choose both. Like, hey, I get tired of playing the cruiser or tired of playing the destroyer, and we'll go back to the battleship, play those, and do what they want. Or go to standard, which we really should do. But we're making so much silver right now, and we got to make 750,000. So this is definitely the way to go right now. Make a lot more silver in this than you do in standard right now. At least the way that we're playing, especially. So yeah, the ChatGPT thing. So yeah, I knew it was going to come back. So I did, like between filming episodes after the last episode and this episode, I went back to it and I said, okay, you gave me some topics. That's awesome. Let's generate some more. But by the way, I'm, when I'm filming these things, I'm playing World of Warships Legends, right? And like I told you a minute ago, tell me in the chat real quick before I start going through, and I'm going to tell you what it told me to start talking about. What you thought like the number one answer would be to talk about. Let's see, I'm scrolling. I'm trying to find it right now. What do you think is the number one? Put that in the chat. All right, here it is. Free-to-play progression updates. As if come on. Like, I'm going to sit here and play the free-to-play series and not talk about, like, the progression or goals or anything else. Like, come on, ChatGPT. For real. Like, and then it gives me some things. It's like, month X, F2P check-in, ships unlocked, XP earned, total, what was it? I can't read it because I don't have my reading glasses on. Let me see my reading glasses here. Total coal into balloon. I don't know what coal is. I think coal is something to do with regular World of Warships that I haven't played, I think. And then it has grinding, specific campaign directive, F2P, how many games to finish. Commander XP, maxing on a budget, 15-point builds that punch above their weight. These are like ideas for like episodes and stuff, or for like entire episodes and stuff like that are, but yeah, it's, I don't know off the top of my head any 15-point builds that punch above their weight. I just don't know, unfortunately. And then it gave us those. Are we in hard mode? Why is it taking 3.5 minutes? Did I? Maybe this is hard mode. If it is, let's get ready. Let's prep. Oh, home. I'm sitting here in, what do they call it? They used to call it Indian style. Now they're a little bit more PC. What is it called? Crisscross applesauce on the ground. Home. Prepare for cookie jar. Prepare to be amazed. If you know where that's from, you're awesome. Prepare to be amazed. That's from, just so you know, for those of you that didn't get the reference, that's from Impractical Jokers. They used to have that on the, well, it's from one of their episodes, but it was in the beginning as well. And I think it was Sal. Sal was, had taken a job, you know, as one of the jokes or whatever. He was one of the like hibachi chefs or whatever, and he was sitting there being a hibachi chef that had absolutely no idea what he was doing, and sitting there looking at all the people that were there to eat and had no idea that he was not a true Japanese hibachi chef. And he looks at them and he's like, prepare to be amazed. Yeah. My telling of that probably did not do it justice, but like if, you know, trust me, it was kind of funny. You know, like, I guess I just had to take my word for it. Anyway, prepare to be amazed. I do kind of do a lot of pop culture references like that sometimes, like they teach me how to Dougie. Definitely in hard mode because these guys are just going to town on us. Here's our teammates: Helena, Rasputin, New Mexico. Yeah, they're lighting us up like Christmas tree over here. I'm gonna have to get that heal here pretty soon, man. Got two fires going at the same time. Their secondaries are just popping. I gotta back up and get the heat off because like they're just freaking clobbering me. Maybe hard mode was not the right idea. And I can't steer now. It's been knocked out. Oh, Rasputin's next to us. I hear those guns going. Roar, roar. Far back. Okay. Jeez, they're still freaking popping us.
Problème résolu, chef.
I'm already gonna have to use a freaking heal. I have 2/3 of our health gone. Gone. Just evaporated away. And even though we backed up, the Sevastopol's sitting there shooting us still. Oh no, he's shooting a little. Looks like he's like shooting like each one of his turrets at a different person or something every time.
The blockade is down.
Okay, so we got no kills there, but we got 123,000 damage. We're definitely in hard mode. That's why it took so long to get into this match. I think we're in hard mode anyway. Watch me say all that, and this is just like normal mode, and I'm just bitching and crying like a little baby. Repair team. I should have waited a little bit longer. I didn't like. I kind of looked at it with 65% as I hit the button, and I was like, oh no, that's probably going to fill me up, and I'm probably wasting a little bit of that health. Come on, I can't freaking hit this destroyer to save my life. Paying too much attention, trying to talk too much. Stop talking and shoot. I think that's my new motto, right? Stop talking and shoot. Dang it. Oh, that fucking hurt. I knew I shouldn't have been broadside to that Derflinger. I was trying to make it out here to this rock though and kind of take some cover, but oh well, fuck it. Can't even kill this Montreal. Why am I not playing so well? Come on. Like normally I can handle hard mode all day long.
Destroyer ennemi envoyé par le fond.
I'm about to die right now. The time this fire goes out. Trying to get down to the edge to maybe like get some of the pressure off, but fuck. Down to 5,000 health here. And I mean we have 143,000 damage. It's not like we're just, you know, not doing any damage, but I'm definitely pretty sure. Listen to me. Definitely pretty sure. God, sounds like I'm from the south. Which, I guess I live here now, I guess technically, but listen, I didn't speak that way growing up, and I know I shouldn't speak that way. Bad grammar. My wife, when I asked her out on a date, she goes, yeah, we could go. I was like, could? Like, both together? We could go. I mean, I love her to death. She's a great woman. Amazing. But I told her, I told her at the time, I was like, well, you really could? Like, seriously? Rasputin's already dead. I don't want to shoot their torpedoes. We're too far away and he'll dodge. I swear, I think we've talked about this before, I swear that these AI are cheating. They pick up, like, when they're, especially in hard mode and stuff, they pick up things like torpedoes and stuff before, like, humans can. And they know exactly how to, you know, I mean, they're programmed, right? They're not able to make decisions like us. So. Just switch over to, everything's bouncing. Switch over to HE. That's the Fuso here. Thank goodness he's not shooting at us right now. Oh, there goes secondaries. And the second I should have never ever said something. Here come the secondaries. And the secondaries are enough to fuck us up right now. I mean, our torpedoes hit. Should I waste this other wreck? Because that battleship's going to take them out the rest of the way. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't. There's the Gorky. Switch over to AP. See if we can get him in the side. Hopefully he's paying attention to the battleship behind us, not us. Of course, he probably will. As soon as we shoot him, he'll pay attention to us instead of the battleship. Of course. Yep, and there we go. On fire again. I should have just not fired. I should have just rode the train. Because now I got 10 seconds worth of fire that I can't heal. And hopefully it doesn't freaking kill me. It's going to be close. There we go. I need a
Problème résolu, chef.
heal. The bad part is at tier 5 you don't have, you know, I don't have heals on this ship. You know, like built-in heals. I have to wait for the, whatever it's called, the commander or the combat, you know, buff. Whatever the fuck it's called. getting back to topics that it suggested and how like stupid they were when I asked it, or when I told ChatGPT that I was playing World of Warships and to give me topics to talk about during the game. The next one was current event guides, timely and evergreen. So things like, hey, what's up with the coming what's up with the coming campaign, or what's this and that. That was the next one. What's going on with the next campaign? I was like, yeah, for real? Come on. What's up with the brawl, you know? Like, how's that working? I mean, yeah, that stuff is good and stuff like that. I kind of already talk about it. If you need me to talk about it more, or if I should, please let me know. I'm happy to. I'll talk about what I know. I also am aware that I'm not the foremost expert in this game, and I'm not the best player in this game, which is, you know, fine. Yeah, because that Fuso decides to shoot us, and I'm dead. I need a freaking combat thing. ASAP. I'm at 1,279 health right now. If I get shot, I am dead. One combat order. That's the name of it. Combat order. Oh. Did he shoot it up? He shot at somebody else. Thank goodness. 75% of ship HP. Oh, that felt better. God, my ship feels so much better right now. Thank you, Santa. Or thank you, Wargaming, for the combat order. You know, speaking of embarrassing things, if this turns out to be like normal mode and I'm playing like shit this much, yeah, that would be embarrassing. Especially after making an entire video about how, you know, it's hard mode and it's difficult, so I'm having to use all these heals and stuff. I mean, not so embarrassing that I'm not going to put it out there. But, yeah, I would be a little embarrassed, I guess. Now, I don't want to die, and I don't have any more of those heals or any of that buff, so I'm going to kind of sail away and not get freaking just demolished here, I hope. Shores is shooting at us. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna just freaking settle all this. Okay, speed boost. Damn, Shores is just fucking... just machine gunning us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and like get most of them behind the rock and like so that I can shoot at one and only one can kill us at a time. Although I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Jesus, look at the shooting over the rock at me. Why me, guys? Like, seriously, why me? Stop it. Stop shooting me. $315,000 damage. Oh shit. Nagato just fucking nailed us over the rock. Well, 328,000 damage and counting, so we must have the Nagato on fire. He's running up that damage number for us. 2 kills. Not great on the kills, but you should have a lot of damage. Hopefully, if the team wins. Oh, we're not going to win. Never mind. I kind of figured out why I was getting shot so much. Most of my team is dead. Well, there's that. Well, this is not going to be a dub. Oh, I just got a kill. I got a kill from that fire, I guess. So 3 kills now. 352,290 damage. That's the final number. 3 kills. 3 torpedoes hit. 14 fires set. 13 assists. 515 shells hit. 6 citadels. And we only have 1 teammate left. So now he does have full health. So he's obviously been not really. No wonder everybody else is dead. The Helena's sitting here, freaking full health. Of course, maybe he full health. The time's about to run out anyway. I'll just wait for this to run out. And we'll do one more. Gonna go play some standard for a moment. So we lost. We got 228,000 silver, which is what we're after. Let's check out our missions. We're at 463,000 silver on this mission for the Endurance Trials 3, which means we need 300,000 silver. Still. Let's try. No, I haven't put any flags on. Let's go to standard. Let's put some flags on here. XP boosters. Might as well, if we're going to put flags on, might as well put a commander XP, a global XP booster, and of course a credit booster, and a battle booster. Might as well. Orkan. Let's look at our Shorsky build. This is the low detection build, more torpedo boat style build, which is kind of technically, I guess, what the Orkan is, even though it's only got one rack of torpedoes. Let's check out the main battery. 4.7 second reload. Maybe we can get the reload down a little bit. What is this? Reload time. So instead of torpedo speed, actually, do I have a, this is preset 2. What do I have in preset 1? Preset 1 has HE shell damage and HE shell damage. This is definitely the gunboat build. Straight gunboat build. And we have premium required locked, so we need to change one of these. I want to use perceptive, and I want to use look at me now. I'm okay with Abenoyo and Fournay as the inspirations, even though they're not concealment inspirations. What does this do to our concealment? We're now 5.3, so pretty good concealment, even though, wait, make sure I have the right presets going. So 5.4, pretty decent concealment, not bad for a gunboat. We're getting some extra, we're getting some time reload time reduction, so we went from what, 4.7 to 4.5. We're getting HE shell damage up to 1827 from 1750. That's pretty decent. We have what, 6 guns? Not horrible. That's, I mean, it's decent for a gunboat. What are our torpedo launchers doing now? So we got 9-kilometer torpedoes, 60-second reload time, 1 rack. 1 rack. I think I kind of like this ship with the smoke instead of the radar. I mean, in some instances, the radar is definitely more helpful. But I think that more often than not, the smoke comes in and turns out to be the winning combination, the winning element, because, you know, I get in trouble, I can smoke up, or you smoke up and just freaking farm for a little bit, depending on the situation. Oh, wait. I'm still in War Tales. Oh, it is hard mode. We're in War Tales. I just clicked go. I didn't even pay attention to what I was in. So yeah, that was hard mode, the last one. So, of course we didn't. I say of course we didn't win, but of course we didn't win. Makes a lot more sense, and I'm not embarrassed anymore. So, I mean, I'm still a little embarrassed the fact that you know, I played kind of poorly there, or, you know, it was so hard. But not as embarrassing as if I would have played that poorly and it was that hard, and I was talking about how difficult hard mode was, and all of a sudden it turns out I was in normal mode. I mean, I've made mistakes like that before. I've been like, man, this game is just super hard or whatever. It must be in, not on video, it must be in like super hard mode or whatever, and I get out and it's like, nope, easy mode. Not just this game, by the way. That's but I have done it in this game as well. So should we take ChatGPT and talk about ship spotlights and reviews? Worth the grind? I think we've talked about a lot of ships and whether they're worth a grind or not. I do have some episodes on my channel. I'm starting to pick up and actually do more like a ship review. I call it the ship trials. I take a ship out and play 3 matches in it, standard, and it is what it is. I'm just taking. Actually, I do play 1 match before that because I'm taking the scores, and I don't want them to be affected by the first match win of the day. We'll give you a bonus and stuff, so I don't want any of the numbers to be affected by that. So I do take it out for a quote practice and get a win in it so that I don't have that bonus applied. And of course, I'm not going to use flags on the ships as I play them. I just want, Now I do try a couple different builds on the ships, but I take 3 matches, and I basically use those 3 matches to inform my opinion and make a video on the verdict. And basically, hey, based on these 3 matches, here's what I think of this ship. Not a big deal. I'm not sponsored by Wargaming. I don't get like free ships. Wouldn't even know how to go about it. I think I've looked at it, or I've talked to Dark Architect or whatever, one of the other contact raiders. We were chatting one time, and he was telling me, how I don't know at the time if he was like a partner. I don't know if it's I don't even know what they call it. Community creator, I think they call it. I don't think he was at the time. I don't know if he is now. I haven't talked to him about it since then, but at the time he definitely was not. But he had mentioned like what some of the numbers, like however many followers you need and things like that. But I wasn't anywhere near that, so didn't really like pay that much attention. And who knows? I probably would never do it, even if they kind of offered, because, well, I don't know. I don't want to have to like give good opinion, like I don't know what's involved, and I just kind of like being honest and being myself and saying, hey, this is ships that I actually paid for, and I'm not getting free stuff, and if I'm paying for the ships, or in this instance, I'm just doing free to play. Alright, I'm smoking up.
Krytyczne uszkodzenie silnika.
Because he's just shitting there shooting us. Where's this?
Kapitanie, problem rozwiązany.
Oh, now we got a freaking cruiser shooting at us. Blind firing us. Everybody's fucking blind firing us. What the fuck?
Alarm pożarowy.
Don't go out of the fucking smoke. Don't go out of the smoke. Need the smoke for as long as possible because I'm on fire and everybody's gonna spot me. Too aggressive there. What ship was that even? I didn't even look at the ships. Gade and Benson. No wonder. I didn't need to get in a fight with either one of those ships in a freaking gun battle. Speed away. Oh shit. Shit. Island.
Doładowanie silnika włączone. Do wszystkich jednostek udzielić wsparcia ogniowego.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Again, I'm just sitting here talking and playing like crap, so one of these days I'll get better at this game. I promise, guys. Oh, goodness. I'm so tired lately. Tired of the bullshit. Sorry, I had to. Ice. Are you moving? I'm gonna assume that you're moving a little bit backwards, so. What are our torpedo? 9 kilometers, okay. Is he pushing forward? No, he's just sitting there. Okay. mean, our torpedoes aren't going to hit that hard. They're not going to kill him, but... I should really smoke up right there, because everybody's going to shoot at me.
Wytwornica dymu uruchomiona.
Now I want to go find that destroyer at Benson.
Zasłona dymna ustawiona. Doładowanie silnika
I'm going to push the cap.
włączone.
I only have 5,000 health left. Might as well donate it to the other team. Sorry. Being a little cynical. Yeah, he's nowhere near us. He's all the way over. He beat feet. No wonder the ice was just sitting here freaking getting shot like that. He's like, I got abandoned. Everybody left and went to the other side. No aircraft carriers, thank goodness. Tired of aircraft carriers taking me. There's a gate.
Do wszystkich jednostek skupić ogień na celu.
He's out of range, which means he can't spot us either, so. Out of gun range. Alright, we're going to push. They have the advantage right now, but we'll figure something out. I don't know why I'm going so slow. I'm going to go the scenic route down here because I don't want to run into, you know, just all of a sudden run into a ship that's coming around one of those islands. Oh, like that. The York.
Zostaliśmy wykryci.
I didn't mean to say
Na oznaczonym celu.
I've been spotted. Oh, California. The York's backing up. I was afraid of that as soon as their battleship got over there. And it's gonna back up. And what are the planes from? We don't have carriers. Oh, are those... Do we have one of those... oh, the eyes. That's what they're from. Oh, Belarus is all the way going to the corner. Put my engine boost on.
Doładowanie silnika włączone.
I'm gonna try and get some stuff to spot from my teammates. Who knows where all the team is? There's the Benson. I tried to mark them for my teammates and there's the eyes. Let's shoot some torpedoes and we'll smoke up because
Wytwornica dymu uruchomiona.
he's gonna spot us. Damn it.
Zasłona dymna ustawiona. Dostrzegliśmy nieprzyjacielski wrogi.
And it made him hit on the brakes. I didn't want him to see us. I didn't want him to hit the brakes like that.
Dostrzegliśmy nieprzyjacielski
Now, if I hadn't seen his planes go by like twice recently, I'd be worried about the planes coming, but I think, pretty sure he sent them. Oh, I just saw him taking off, which means he's got new ones. And now he spotted us because our smoke ran out. I forgot how short these smokes are, duration-wise. Oh, the Benson's trying to shoot us. Oh, it's only us and one other guy that's still fucking alive. God damn it. Well, maybe I'm gonna go YOLO this eyes.
Wróg jest bliski zwycięstwa. Doładowanie silnika wyłączone. Jesteś naszą ostatnią nadzieją. Torpedy oddziału.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. He's going to take the cap. Oh, we got sonar. We're dead. Yep. Blair's got a fucking Kraken. Alright, guys. Well, that was not fun. I don't like fucking losing. I don't like losing at all. I think that's like 3 straight up. Well, I don't know. Maybe we won one of the standard matches. But yeah, losing sucks. Let's take that off. I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Let's see where our missions are. See where we stand. Fucking grinding sucks, man. 667,000 out of 750. We need to get 100,000 credits. Let's see. I'm going to check and see on our campaign. What does the next 3 levels get us? Nothing. Nothing important. The big one comes. We'll get the Lugdunum at 135. So what is that? We're at 122. So 13 more. We'll get the Lugdunum. And then, of course, 18 more, whatever it is. And we'll get the... God, I forget the... Rhode Island? Is it the fucking Rhode Island? Yeah, it is, I think. Rhode Island. Rhode Island. That's it. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the episode. Have a great day. And yeah, give me some topics to talk about, you know? It's like, whatever. I don't care. Shoot the shit. Have fun. See you guys.